Today, I'm going to tell you a very special story. Pay close attention because this story is magical. It's the story of Bolhuda, the soap bubble who didn't want to pop. Once upon a time, in a secret garden, a very colorful place, soap bubbles were born. So many bubbles floated in the air. They were light as feathers. They shimmered in the morning sun. Their colors were beautiful: blue, yellow, green, and pink. Oh, what a wonderful sight! But there was one bubble that was different. Her name was Bolhuda, and she was the most beautiful of all. Bolhuda was perfectly round and transparent, but full of colors inside. All the other bubble friends flew up into the blue sky, and then, pop, they burst high in the air and turned into tiny raindrops, happy little drops. But Bolhuda didn't want that. She didn't want to pop. I want to see the world, she thought. I want to fly much farther. She wanted a big adventure. The garden was beautiful, yes, but Bolhuda wanted more. She wanted to discover the world outside, a world full of surprises. One day, a gentle breeze blew. Wow, what a lovely wind! Bolhuda held on to the breeze. She was very brave. The wind carried Bolhuda out of the garden, far, far away. Goodbye, little friends, she said, her colors dancing. I'm going to see everything. The other bubbles waved. Pop, pop! They laughed in the air. But Bolhuda kept flying. She was an adventurous bubble. First, she saw a big field full of red flowers. What a lovely smell! The sweet scent floated up to her, and Bolhuda swayed with joy. Then she flew over yellow flowers like tiny little suns. How beautiful, she thought, her eyes round, shining. The wind lifted her higher and higher. What a feeling! She passed giant trees with bright green leaves. Careful, Bolhuda, whispered the friendly wind. Don't hit the sharp leaves. Bolhuda floated gently, moving carefully around them. Phew, so close. She was very agile. She saw a blue bird singing a sweet song. Tweet, tweet! The bird flew very close, almost touching her. Almost! But Bolhuda was clever. She floated a little higher and escaped. She saw the roof of a house, big and orange. What a huge house, she thought. So many things to see down there. She also saw a black kitten sleeping in the window. Purr, purr, purr. She laughed silently. What a cute kitten. Suddenly, she felt a tiny cold drop. A raindrop? No, it was a drop of morning dew. The dew fell on her, but it didn't pop her. It only made her shine even more. Magic! She became even more colorful, like a dancing rainbow. She saw children playing. They ran on the green grass, laughing loudly. A little girl looked up. Her curly hair bounced when she ran. She had a blue dress. The girl saw Bolhuda. Her brown eyes opened wide. What a beautiful bubble, she shouted. She doesn't pop. She flies so high. Bolhuda felt her heart glow. It felt so good to be seen. She floated closer to the girl. What a sweet smile she had. The girl reached out her little hand. She wanted to touch Bolhuda. Bolhuda felt a tiny bit afraid of popping. Pop! But the girl was smiling, a warm and gentle smile. Bolhuda floated toward her hand, slowly, softly, with care. She felt the warmth of the girl's skin, so gentle, so soft. What a beautiful feeling! Other children gathered around her, watching her in wonder. What an adventure, Bolhuda thought. She was very, very happy. She had seen the world. She had visited new places. She had faced challenges. And she had made a little girl smile. That was the most important thing of all, making someone happy. Her life had been beautiful, full of colors and flight. She felt her time was coming, and now she was at peace with it. Bolhuda floated a little more, very close to the girl. She felt one last gentle breath of wind. She remembered her bubble friends. Pop, pop. Now she understood. Popping wasn't the end. It was part of the magic of life. It was a new beginning, a transformation, becoming tiny drops, drops that spread light, drops that make people smile. Bolhuda made a soft, gentle pop. Not loud, not scary. She didn't disappear. She transformed. She became many tiny drops, colorful like she had always been. The drops fell on the girl's hand, shining like diamonds. They fell on the red flowers. They fell on the green grass. The girl laughed with joy. She said, "Look, it's rainbow rain." The drops sparkled for a moment, then gently disappeared. But the joy stayed. The smile stayed forever. Bolhuda learned something important. Everything changes. Change is part of life, and change can be beautiful. Every moment matters. We should enjoy every second. What matters most is living fully and spreading joy wherever we go. Just like Bolhuda did. She flew, she explored, and she left behind a beautiful smile. And that is the story of Bolhuda, the soap bubble who didn't want to pop, who learned that endings are not sad. They are just a new magical way of continuing to shine. If you liked the story, you know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss any new stories. A big kiss, and see you in the next story. Bye-bye!